Good day. It is May the 26th, and today we'll continue in Ruth 2, doing verses 4 through 7, and Proverbs 26. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Begin Ruth 2, starting at verse 4. Now, behold, Boaz came from Bethlehem and said to the reapers, Yahweh be with you. And they answered him, Yahweh bless you. Then Boaz said to his servant who was in charge of the reapers, Whose young woman is that? 6. So the servant who was in charge of the reapers answered and said, It is the young Moabite woman who came back with Naomi from the country of Moab. Verse 7. And she said, Please let me glean and gather after the reapers among the sheaves. So she came and has continued from morning until now, though she rested a little in the house. Okay, Boaz is coming out. It's not the beginning of the day, but it's during the day. Still morning, I believe. Anyways, 4. Now behold, Boaz came from Bethlehem and said to the reapers, Yahweh be with you. And they answered him, saying, Yahweh bless you. He is faithful. He is religious. And he expects his people to be the same way. And they appear to be happy. Verse 5. Then Boaz said to his servant who was in charge of the reapers, Whose young woman is that? He noticed her. He goes, Who's that? She was probably older than most of the people there. And she stood out. And she was probably dressed different. Verse 6. So the servant who was in charge of the reapers answered and said, It is the young Moabite woman who came back with Naomi from the country of Moab. He says, Oh, another woman that the people were talking about? That's her. Verse 7. And she said, Please let me glean and gather after the reapers among the sheaves. This is permitted. It's why they don't gather every sheaf. That's why they don't do the corners. Anything that falls to the ground is for the gleaners that are behind them. So she came and continued from morning until now. Though she did rest a little in the house. She's a diligent worker. And probably took a needed rest. Proverbs 26. As snow in the winter and rain in the harvest, so honor is not seemly for a fool. It's out of place. 2. As a wandering sparrow is a flying swallow, so the curse that is causeless shall come home. They return to their nest. You curse someone without need, and it will return to you. Without reason, I should say. 6. A whip for the horse, and a bridle for the ass, and a rod for the back of fools. It's the only way they can learn. 4. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. They think, Oh, we're the same. Ha ha ha. 5. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own eyes. However, if you don't, he's going to think, I won, because he can't answer me. 6. He that sendeth message by the hand of the fool cutteth off his own feet and drinketh the damage. It's your fault that doesn't get delivered. 7. The legs hang limp from the lame, so is a parable in the mouth of fools. Useless. 26. As a small stone in a heap of stones, so is he that gives honor to a fool. 9. As a thorn that cometh into the hand of a drunkard, so is a parable in the mouth of fools. It hurts. 10. A master performeth all things, but he that stoppeth the fools is one that stoppeth the flood. 11. As a dog that returneth to his vomit, so is a fool that repeateth his folly. A dog, when it's upset stomach, will throw it up, and then when its stomach feels better, it'll come lap it back up. 12. Seest a man wise in his own eyes? There's more hope of a fool than of him, because you're not supposed to be wise in your eyes. You're supposed to use Yahweh's wisdom. 13. The sluggard saith, there's a lion in the way. Yea, a lion is in the streets. Lazy people will have any excuse. It's probably just something that looked the shadow of a lion or something. 14. The door is turned upon its hinges, and the sluggard is still in bed. Sleeps in, when it should be working. 15. The sluggard beareth his hand in the dish, and it wearies him to bring it back to his mouth. He's lazy, so lazy he has a food in his hand, and he won't lift it up to his mouth. 16. The sluggard is wiser in his own eyes than 7 men can give a wise answer. Always has an excuse. They'll say, nope, that's wrong. They go, what about this? How about this? It gets terrible. 17. He that passes by and meddleth with strife not his own is like one that taketh the dog by the ears. Yeah, you're going to get bit. 18. It's a madman who casts firebrands, arrows, and death. So is the man that deceiveth his neighbor and said, am I not in sport? He's careless. He's heedless. He doesn't take responsibility. He destroys things and then says, oh, just kidding. Sorry. Oops. 20. Where no wood is, the fire goes out. Where no whisperer, contention ceases. 21. As coals are to burning coals and wood to fire, so is a contentious man to strife. 22. The words of a whisperer are dainty morsels that go down to the innermost part of the body. That means they're poison. You remove the fuel, remove the whisperer from the area, remove the person causing contention, that stops. If you don't feed gossip and malicious talk, it will die out. Gossip is tasty though, isn't it? 23. Burning lips and a wicked heart are like the earthen vessels overlaid with silver dross. 24. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips, but is laying up deceit within him. When he speaketh fair, believe him not. For there are 7 abominations in his heart. 26. So his hatred be concealed with deceit, his weakness shall be revealed before the congregation. Can't hide it forever, and it will come out. 27. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone shall return upon him. You set traps for the innocent and the guiltless, it will return on you. 28. A lying tongue hateth those that are crushed by it, and flattering mouth worketh wrong. I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, so do I.